Hello everyone, and welcome back to today's video in which I'm going to show you how to draw these dog daisies so that you can make a pretty card. So first of all, I'll move this out of the way because what I'm going to use is a piece of card. I've made my topper already. I'm using a piece of card which is, so if I hold it this way it might be easier for you to see, approximately 7 centimeters by 9 centimeters. Okay, now I quite like that size because you can get 3 dog daisies on it. And then I'm going to use my trusty Zig calligraphy pens and one Zig art and graphic pen. Now that's 56. This is baby pink and this one is pure pink. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to load a second colour onto the lighter of the pinks. Remember, when they come they're quite light, but if you touch the lighter colour with the darker one you'll get 2 colours on one pen. And remember, it's quite easy to do. You just hold the one onto the other and gravity will feed the second colour into the pen. Now you can do these with all sorts of colours, but I'll use pink for today because there's my sample card. Right, now then, next thing you need to think about is where you're going to position your flowers. So we're going to have one facing that way, one facing that way, and one in the middle. Right, so if you put a dot there, and one about there, you will know that you'll be in about the right place. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a rough oval. Nothing special. And I think I told you in my last video that it's easier to put your dots and your positioning first rather than try to draw one and then you'll think, oh my goodness, I'm right out. Okay, now we've got this pen ready and I'm going to have it with the dark on the outside, and then I'm going to turn the card like this and I'm going to start doing the daisies down and around. Move the card. Now you get the impression that there's white on those petals, but it's not, there's no white, there's just the impression. And we'll do the same here. We'll go to this one. And it's just a sort of little hook shape. And you'll notice I don't need to load the pen up anymore. It'll hold this colour for quite some time. And then we'll do our third one. And you know, I think I need another one up there, so I'll just add another one there. Okay, so that was how quick and easy they are to do. I will put my top back on. It's my usual obsession. Then I'm going to come back with this pen now and using the thin end, I'm going to come down and down and down. Okay, right, now we're going to need a piece of scrap paper now, because I'm going to do that edging that you can see on there, and I'm going to use the wider end of the darker pink pen. You can do it with any colour you like, but I quite like this, and I'm going to be slightly off the card and pull down and turn it round, slightly off the card. And because the card actually works as your guide, you don't have to worry about getting rulers out. And there we are, there's it. Now when I did this one I used the lighter of the pinks. This time I've used a much darker one. Then we're going to go in there. Right, and we can stick our card on. Now one thing you might want to do is to just darken up the edges of this. Okay, and then when you're finished, then I've got some of these lovely moss coloured moss or willow, I'm not quite sure, moss coloured bows, and then you can add that to give your card a bit more dimension, and if you want to you can put a sentiment on the bottom. But I hope you've enjoyed that today. Quick and easy, let's see what you can do. And can I ask you as well to please leave a comment below, like, share, do whatever you like, put it on Pinterest, I love it, and tell me what you think, and even suggest something I might do next. Bye.